Controlled Environment Agriculture or CEA is basically modern high-tech farming. Kung dati umaasa tayo sa ulan, sikat ng araw at tamang panahon para tumubo ang tanim, dito sa CEA, we use technology to control the environment. So kahit tag-ulan, tag-init, or bagyo season pa, we can still grow food any time of the year. Perfect sa panahon ngayon, di ba? Lalo na with climate change and limited farmland. So CEA gives us a sustainable and smarter way to grow food. Now, I have a quick story kasi interesting ang history nito. Marami akala nila bagong idea lang ang greenhouse. Pero guess what? Matagal na pala. The earliest versions of greenhouses, called hot houses, existed pa noong 9th century. Fast forward to the 1800s, doon na nagsimulang magmukhang modern greenhouse yung mga structures. A French botanist, Charles Lucien Bonaparte, yes, relative ni Napoleon, siya yung gumawa ng isa sa pinakaunang practical greenhouse sa Netherlands. Purpose niya to grow tropical plants in a cold country. The interesting part, noon, pangmayaman lang ang greenhouse. Ginagamit nila pang protect ng oranges at pineapples sa lamig. So, para siyang luxury hobby ng elite noon. Pagdating ng Victorian era sa England, grabe, level up. Hindi na lang for food. Ginawa na rin siyang status symbol. Huge glass and iron structures, super elegant, parang palasyo ng halaman. Examples, Palm House sa Kew Gardens, London. Belfast Botanic Gardens. Royal Greenhouses of Laeken sa Belgium. Mga greenhouse na yan, symbol ng power and wealth noon. Imagine, nagpapakita sila ng exotic tropical plants galing sa colonies. Parang plant flexing ng British Empire. Pero pagdating ng early 1900s, greenhouses finally naging pang commercial farming na rin. Hindi lang pang display. May story pa nga in Minnesota. Greenhouses growing cucumbers na halos umaabot hanggang Kisame. So yes, yung idea ng CEA nagsimula pa talaga sa greenhouse technology. Then over time, thanks to sensors, automation, artificial lights, computers, and IoT, nag-evolve ito into the smart agriculture system we have now. Today, CEA is not just farming. It's engineering plus science plus sustainability working together para masigurado na may pagkain tayo kahit anong season. Pag-uusapan natin ang greenhouse structures, specifically kung paano sila naka-classify under PAES 415-2001 or the Philippine Agricultural Engineering Standards for Greenhouses. Kasama dito ang mga roof designs, their features, and kung alin ang pinakaangkop sa ating Philippine tropical climate. So first things first, what exactly is a greenhouse? A greenhouse is a structure designed to regulate temperature and humidity to create the perfect growing conditions for plants. Kung iisipin mo para itong engineered environment, parang bahay ng mga halaman kung saan kontrolado ang init, halumigmig, ilaw, carbon dioxide at nutrients. Kaya nga under Controlled Environment Agriculture o CEA, napakahalaga ng greenhouse dahil dito tayo pwedeng mag-produce ng crops year-round, kahit anong season sa labas. Now, under PAES 415-2001, may dalawang main classification ang greenhouses. Number 1, based on enclosure type, and number 2, based on roof shape. Let's start with enclosure type. Una, glass house. Fully enclosed, gamit ay glass bilang covering. Next, plastic house. Ito yung mas common sa atin, gawa sa polyethylene film o plastic sheets. Then we have the screen house. Open pipe with mesh, ginagamit for shading or insect protection. And finally, the combination type, mixed of glass, plastic or screen materials. Now, punta tayo sa roof shape classifications kasi dito talaga nagkakaiba-iba ang design, airflow, at suitability sa klima natin. Number 1, lean-to-roof greenhouse. Ito yung greenhouse na attached sa isang building. May single slope lang, simple pero efficient. Good for small spaces or backyard gardens. Usually, ginagamit kapag limited ang area kasi nakasandal lang sa pader ng bahay o building. The second one is the A-frame or the gable roof greenhouses. Ito yung dalawang slope na nag-meet sa gitna, forming a triangle or A shape. Traditional ito sa mga temperate countries, designed for snow or cold climates. Pero sa Philippines, not the most efficient choice kasi mataas ang init retention. Pwede pa rin gamitin pero with modifications tulad ng lower slope, mga 20 to 30 degrees, ridge ventilation, and like this one, this is a ridge ventilation, and shading for heat reduction. Always ensure strong wind resistance lalo na sa typhoon-prone areas. The next one is the flat roof greenhouse. Simple lang ang flat roof, level roof, easy to build. Pero hindi ito recommended for high rainfall areas kasi walang slope or drainage. Usually, ginagamit lang sa small decorative greenhouses. The next one is the monitor roof greenhouse. Now, this is interesting. It has a raised central, like this, central ridge, parang may maliit na bahay sa ibabaw ng bubong. The sides of that raised section are open or louvered para makalabas ang hot air naturally. So it promotes passive ventilation, parang chimney effect. In the Philippine context, these are usually covered with insect nests or louvers to keep pests out. And they're very effective in tropical climates kasi nakakatulong sa air exchange at heat reduction kahit walang electric fans. The next one is the co-onset or the hoop roof. Ito yung semicircular or tunnel shape. Yeah. Made from metal pipes na binabaluktot into hoops. Tapos, tinatakpan ng polyethylene film. Ang advantage nito, lightweight, affordable, and easy to install. Kaya madalas ito ang ginagamit sa low-cost or community greenhouses. Downside lang, medyo mababa ang headspace sa gilid kaya hindi ideal for tall crops or heavy installations. Next is the sawtooth greenhouse. Alternating slopes na parang ngipin ng lagari. Ang ganda nito for natural ventilation kasi yung higher slope, this one, ay may openings for hot air to escape. Common ito sa mga tropical greenhouses, especially kung gusto mo ng good airflow without fan. Next, arc, uneven arc, and arc saw. Ito naman ay mga curved roof variations, nagbibigay ng iba't ibang airflow and strength characteristics. Mas modern look and good resistance sa strong winds dahil sa aerodynamic form, kaya nagiging popular din sa mga imported greenhouse kits. And the bonus one is the Gothic roof greenhouse. Hindi pa ito included sa PAES 415-2001 kasi this design became popular later around the 2010s when imported greenhouse kits started coming from Japan, Korea, and the Netherlands. Ang Gothic roofs ay may pointed arcs, parang cathedral shape, high ceiling for better air circulation, and rounded shape para smooth ang rain runoff, which is perfect for tropical climates. Hindi pa siya officially listed sa PAES noon kasi hindi pa uso sa Pilipinas that time. Pero ngayon, it's one of the best performing designs for hot and humid regions.